me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. They've got Nikola Jokic. Jones is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Murray. And it's Johnson in at the 2 guard. And for Atlanta, filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Risacher. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1. And this is the unfortunate part of the NBA, Clark. Both of these teams are battling the injury bug right now.
Well, it's an opportunity for these teams to test their depth. I mean, a chance for guys not necessarily in the regular rotation to step up and make a contribution to winning.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He's covered by Murray. Porzingis can't hit. Porzingis against Johnson. Jokic sets the screen for Johnson. A three-pointer off the mark. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much.
Boy, I tell you what, passes like that from Murray will keep his teammates working hard to get open because they know he'll find them.
Johnson with a screen on Jones. And it's Risacher missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Look at how instant Murray's shooting can be. Gets the pass, plants the feet, and drills it.
Johnson at the elbow. And stolen by Murray. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Hawks with possession here. 6-point game. Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. Pass to Risacher to stop the run. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, that's a great sign for Risacher, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Now here's Murray. Last game he had 10 points. Jokic with the screen on Johnson. Down low. And Jokic throws it down.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Even after pivoting towards their youth, GA the Hawks last season had an improved record.
Yeah, they traded away a bunch of rotation veterans, but the young fellas showed they were ready to step in, and this group didn't miss a beat.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. That sends Porzingis to the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
That free throw good from Porzingis. This has truly been a special era, Clark, for this Nuggets franchise.
You know, it has been. There's no denying it. Over the last 5 years, they've held the second-best regular season record after the Celtics. Of course, the franchise got its first NBA title in 2023, thanks to the all-time greatness of Nikola Jokic.
Watson's shot is good.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now, Alexander Walker. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Here's Porzingis. Nails the baby hook. Porzingis has got 7 points. The Nuggets leading by 4. Johnson outside. Jokic finds Murray. Six on the shot clock. Johnson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Johnson, a wide open look, and he's good on the three ball.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Watson. He's got 5. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Alexander Walker. That's to Porzingis. Back to Alexander Walker. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
He's really a good passer for a big man, guys. Porzingis very solid in setting up his teammates.
Jokic passes to Watson. Fires the 3. They get it again. Jokic kicks to Murray. Drills it from outside. 6 points for him.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Alexander Walker up top. Johnson outside. Back to Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Denver leading by 4. Porzingis with the steal. Alexander Walker with the ball. Last game, 26 points. Over to the left wing. Here's Rieseshay. And a miss there on the triple. Nuggets have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Hardaway's checked in for Jones. Hometown hero and dedicated Hawks fan, Lil Yachty in attendance.
And the fans in Atlanta love him just as much as he loves his Hawks. And when he performs here at halftime, it can be a bigger event than the game itself.
The Hawks trail by 7. Outside Daniel. Johnson outside. Daniel sets a screen for Johnson. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Murray, and he gets it to go. Alexander Walker's got 5 now.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Now here's Murray. He's got 6. Jokic. Porzingis with the block.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about him.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 9.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Murray with the bounce pass. Johnson kicks to Murray. Denver passing it around. Watson's shot is good.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Mark, there's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time. And the versatility he brings defensively, major value added.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Denver.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And the first one at the line is good. GA, I've heard coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focused on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
And so he hits both.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Brown. Here's Jokic. And stolen by Okongwu. Daniels against Brown. Alexander Walker passes to Daniels. Outside, Porzingis hits the three-point bomb. Porzingis has got 12 points in the game.
The outside shooting of Porzingis. I mean, his teammates trust his ability to knock those down consistently, and he proved they're trustworthy.
Now, here's Jokic. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. 5 to shoot. Pass to Watson. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Johnson, good.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
And here's Watson. He's got 8. Brown finds Watson. Jokic with a screen on Porzingis. Watson for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Brown. The shot's good. And now a 9-point Denver lead.
Brown knew exactly what he wanted to do in there and finished inside.
Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. And here's Porzingis. Looking to end the run. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 14.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Denver making a switch here. Now a look at the stats for Cameron Johnson.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now here's Brown. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Holmes. This one for 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Last outing for Atlanta, it was a loss to the Pistons in Detroit. Here's Krejci. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Newell, guarded by Holmes. Out to Wallace. Pocket 2. Krejci, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Hardaway from outside. Rebound by the Hawks.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Krejci. Here's Newell. And a deep 3 from Kennard. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Wallace against Brown. Rebound by Wallace. The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Newell. Now Okongwu to the middle. And the basket by Krejci.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Denver. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Here's Krejci. Pass to Kennard. Out to Wallace. Here's Krejci. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. That puts them in the lead. Kennard's got 6 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Hardaway from outside. That one misses.
Trying to match threes, sometimes you get too amped up, and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
A high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. We've got Brown. He's out there with Murray. Hardaway is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. It's Najee in at the 4 slot. Kennard for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. The Nuggets leading. Hardaway passes to Najee. Pass to Hardaway. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
Here's Newell. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Hardaway with the steal. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Guys, back to you.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie. And the Nuggets making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Brown, no good on the free throw. Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
Now here's Valanciunas. No scoring in this one. To Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Here's Murray. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
In the mid-range, Murray can really make it happen now. He's just that versatile a scorer.
Wallace looking for an opening. Johnson in the corner. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Going in there, and Johnson playing big.
Wallace against Murray. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Wallace dishes to Okongwu. Wallace kicks to Kennard. Drains the three-pointer. Now it's just a 3-point Denver lead.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in the first.
Brown sets a screen for Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Murray against Wallace. Pass to Kennard. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Nuggets leading by 3. Brown outside. Now here's Valanciunas. There's the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
And they're ranked 3rd in field goal percentage. Really a testament to the skill set and teamwork they've shown offensively.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. So both teams changing it up here. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
We've seen Murray shoot it at over a 40% clip for a season. To me, I think that's a sign of a really good shooter.
Brown against Kennard. Krejci passes to Porzingis. Here's Krejci. Johnson outside. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Murray. Left side, Brown. Jokic with the screen on Kennard. To the left wing. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, Kennard. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Porzingis.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
Pass to Jokic. Murray outside. Over to the wing. Here's Holmes. A three-pointer, no good. Atlanta has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
Porzingis aggressive and effective tonight from start to finish. Coach is smiling all night long.
Here's Murray after the basket by Atlanta. To the inside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season. Watson is checked in for Denver. Johnson comes in for Bruce Brown. Well, you got to help out the team whenever you can, and this group of shooting guards have helped out on the glass for their respective teams this year. Second is Dyson Daniels.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a 2-guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
And that's why it takes that unique combination of agility and instinct to make your way onto that list. Those guys have a terrific balance of the physical and mental aspects of the game.
And here are the Nuggets now after the basket by Atlanta. Pass to Jokic. And here is Murray from the arc. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do. It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Murray outside. And Watson has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. It's up a 3. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Ricochet. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Denver making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Johnson outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Johnson. Tries from 10, and he overshot that one, missing. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Murray kicks to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Jokic just shrugging off the contact. Made that shot look a lot easier than it really was.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Atlanta's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Johnson, the pass to Murray. Puts up a deep 3. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Now, Alexander Walker. 7 points in the game. Shoots from 12. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding basket. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game. You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
A brief check now of the stats for Watson. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's averaging 14 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Daniels finds Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Porzingis with a screen on Jones. And it's Ricochet missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Okongwu. Now here's Murray. 13 points in the game. Johnson kicks to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's Watson. There's the triple. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Daniels. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
Took him no time at all on that one. Murray's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets. 1:56 left in the second quarter. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Rizachet. Murray against Daniels. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Daniels has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. 1:29 left in the first half of basketball. Jones finds Jokic. Johnson, a wide open look. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
They set the pick. Back to Daniels. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And it's good for 2.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
For Atlanta, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Newell, he's checked in for Okongwu. And Denver with a change here, too. Brown's checked in. And the free throw, no good.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
On the basket by Jones.
He gets it where he wants it and takes it up strong.
Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a loss to Detroit. Rizachet in the corner. Pass to Newell. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. They recover it. 6 to shoot. Now here's Porzingis from downtown. And it's Denver with the rebound. Watson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Jokic. Over Porzingis. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Nuggets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for that matchup with the Pacers, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. You know, that's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Jet, it seems like upsets happen every week. And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Hawks.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shots.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so here's Denver. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Here's Alexander Walker, following the basket by Jokic. Porzingis against Jokic. Yep, that one goes in there. Porzingis has got 26 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Johnson outside. Back to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Johnson outside. From deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 8th assist in the game. Alexander Walker with the ball. Pass to Porzingis. Over Jokic. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Porzingis.
Nights like this tonight, I mean, that's why you pay Porzingis max money at times. He simply just carries the offense.
Now here's Murray. 16 points for him. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Outside Daniel. Johnson right side. Porzingis sets the pick for Johnson. Off target from 3-point range.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Cuts off the pass. Alexander Walker on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Alexander Walker passes to Johnson. Murray outside. Johnson outside. To the paint. Outside for Murray. Tries again. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Watson, the pass to Jokic. Johnson outside. From past the arc. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Rizachet. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. The Nuggets leading by 10. And here is Murray. 18 points for him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Atlanta. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place.
And right now for Atlanta, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work. considering where they are.
Riza with it, defended by Jones. From deep, Johnson bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, Johnson has developed into a good three-point shooter, and he's looking for opportunities to take advantage.
Now, here's Jokic. 13 points in the game. Murray outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 9th assist in the game now. The Hawks trail by 13. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Now here's Murray. Jalen Johnson missing his last shot. Murray looking around. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Johnson against Daniel. Left side, Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. The Nuggets leading by 15. Inside. Jokic finds Jones. Here's Jokic. Pass to Jones from outside the arc. And again, Denver with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here is Daniels. He's got 7 to the left side wing. Porzingis against Jokic. Daniel from outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray outside. Johnson, the pass to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Out to the right wing. He's feeling it. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Jokic has got 17.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Now, Alexander Walker. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage in. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Murray. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Oh, good with the triple.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Daniels. Outside, Porzingis. And again, unable to change momentum here.
He managed to knock down one triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Now, here's Watson. The 3. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Porzingis. Good on the bucket. Porzingis has got 32 points.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
Pass to Watson. Murray outside. Shoots, and he knocks down the jumper. Murray's got 28 points for the game.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He's got 7. Porzingis with a screen on Murray. Releases. The rebound by Johnson.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Watson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Porzingis. 32 points in the game. It's good. Porzingis has got 34 points.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
You want to see what the difference is? Look at their points off turnovers. They've punished mistakes all game long.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Free throw drops for Watson. Atlanta's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Out left to the wing. Here's Newell. Scoreless thus far. To the right side. Kennard for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Now here's Murray. 28 points for him. The tray. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Newell. Pass to Wallace. Here's Newell. Back to Wallace. Kennard, the pass to Krejci. And it's off from three-point range. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Watson kicks to Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the three-pointer. Hardaway has got 8.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Kennard for 3. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Murray finds Jokic. Outside Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Hardaway has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nuggets. 54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Wallace, and the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Denver. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Peyton Watson, and it's Brown in for Murray. Okongwu, the pass to Wallace. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Newell. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Here's Strother. And he banks in the layup. Strother's got his first 2 points of the night.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Wallace. Still scoreless. The shot's good from Kennard.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Brown outside. Down low. Here's Jokic. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Denver on top, running away with it. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. We've got Hardaway. Brown out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. It's Najee in a power forward. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kennard's got 20.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Murray outside. Hardaway for three. Rebound by Wallace. And for the Hawks, their shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. From deep, Johnson, another three for Atlanta.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
Murray down low. Wallace covering. And Hardaway gets it to go.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. Nice job from the three-point line this half.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Two open that time, made it look too easy. Kennard's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Atlanta. And here is Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
The first free throw is good.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
And the Hawks making a change here. Krejci's checked in. And Denver with a change here too. Strother's checked in. And so Murray nails both of them.
And when healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with, because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
Here's Krejci, Kennard, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Kennard's got 25 points in the game.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Murray, the pass to Hardaway. Back to Murray. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. 32 points for Jamal Murray.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Pass to Newell. And here's Kennard. Those three-pointers off the mark. Here's Strother. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kennard. Atlanta making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Brown outside. Clock at 6. Over Kennard. Rebound Atlanta. Katangos now got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Krejci. Back to Kennard. With floor spacing so in demand, league wide, Clark. there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
Here's Murray following the three by Atlanta. Here's Jokic. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
No surprise, Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking three-level bucket.
Porzingis is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Okongwu, the pass to Krejci. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Kennard. From outside, off the mark. Denver leading by 21. To the paint. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Hawks. Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Johnson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now here's Porzingis. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And what a shot right there by Johnson. Wasting no time in letting that one go.
Fires at the elbow. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Murray's got 18 points now here in the second half. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Here's Krejci. Now Alexander Walker. 9 feet out. And again, it's Atlanta.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now here's Murray. Murray sets a screen for Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Here's Krejci. Pass to Porzingis. Now, Alexander Walker. Takes it off the glass. Murray with it. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
Denver leading by 22. Watson. And Watson slams it in.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Johnson outside. Pass to Porzingis. High post try. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Watson kicks to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Johnson outside. Takes the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Johnson's got 11 in the second half. Hawks shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Johnson, the pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, what makes Porzingis a nightmare matchup, guys, is his size, skill, and agility.
Pass to Jokic. Murray outside. That one good for two. That's 36 points for Jamal Murray.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Porzingis. The three from Johnson. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got his 16th rebound on the night. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Johnson outside. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
Now, here's Watson following the miss by Porzingis. Pass to Strother. Denver passing it around. Murray for three. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Krejci. Out to the wing. Porzingis against Jokic. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And the basket by Krejci.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's Johnson. Watson the screen. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
They set the screen. Krejci passes to Porzingis. Alexander Walker on the wing. From 11 feet away. Another shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about Porzingis? Shrugging off the contact. That work in the weight room paying off.
A different look for Denver. Tyson's checked in. Hardaway is subbed in for Johnson. That free throw good from Porzingis. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard. Stay away from the snare of compare and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now
for the Nuggets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jokic.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Now Johnson. After Tim Hardaway missed from long range. Right wing. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Right side, Porzingis. Outside, Daniel. Takes a 3. Cans it from downtown.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Assist from.
Now, here's Brown. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Nikola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. It's when we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nikola. Back to you guys.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.